Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Okay, if you're returning, thank you so much for returning. I appreciate it so very much. So, let's pray and get into this. Holy Spirit, please protect me, my viewers, and our families from any toxic, negative energy, people, evil eyes, hexes, curses, and any kind of spell work. I ask that you please return it back to sender 2 billion times fold. Protect us in your holy light. In the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Okay, let's get into it. Holy Spirit, please show my viewers what they need to see. Please show my viewers what they need to see and not what they want to see. Please show my viewers what they need to see. Please show my viewers what they need to see. Oh, there goes my whole deck. Bam. Wait a minute. Oh my, what was that about, Spirit? I'm getting tired. Oh my. Okay, what's going on here? Alright, so right off the bat, I'm seeing someone here in your energy, someone's energy, or this is you, okay? Take it how it resonates. It might be for you, it might be for someone in your energy, it might be someone you know, it could be your neighbor, whoever is connected to you. If it's not for you, it could be for them, okay? So keep that in mind. This is about energy here. And I pick up on varieties of energy, okay? It's not a personal reading, it is a general reading. So I'm getting messages all over the place, okay? So you know, they're not specific. If you want a private reading, there are plenty of really good readers out on YouTube that, you know, would love for you to go and get a personal reading with them. I right now am not doing that. I am booked, and I don't charge people for my readings, that's why. So, yeah. Okay, so right off the bat, like I said, some in your energy here, it looks like there was some sort of connection that had just started. Okay, like, it feels stronger than it just started, but it's on that person's side, because this person has been imagining you in their mind for a couple of years now. They've had like this whole entire relationship in their head for like, you know, about 4 or 5 years now, I'm seeing. Some of you know about it and some of you don't, okay? Some of you, this person is very arrogant and straightforward and lets you know how they feel. But they are shut off, okay? They are shut off to a point here. And we're going to get into why. Okay. So they had this whole relationship built in their head of you and them, okay? Of how it would be or how it could be, okay? Whenever they saw you, they would stare at you very hard. And then you just felt some kind of strong connection to this person, and you had no idea why. Even if you're married, even if you're single, or you're connected to someone else, it does not matter. This person here was very attracted to your energy, okay? Very, very attracted, very much so attracted to it. They don't even understand why themselves, okay? But it's a very strong, strong connection, and this person just could not get you out of their mind. And if you haven't seen them in quite some time, okay, around, most of them did move away. Why? Because they know that either they were unavailable or you were unavailable to them, okay? Or to you, okay? So they had to move away from this strong connection here because they know it will never become something. Some of them really thought that it would never be anything because you choose not to be with them, okay? And some of you made that clear as day. So this is who's in your energy because they're still thinking about you. Even if they did move away or they're still around, you just don't see them because they make it a point to hide whenever you do come around in their area or something. They don't want to feel those feelings. They don't want to, because they feel like they can't control themselves when you're around. The energy that you carry here makes this person feel things that are really intense. They're not used to feeling. They don't understand why they feel like this with you because, again, it's, their heart chakra is closed off. Okay, it is closed off. And what's this person here? It's closed off to people who have it together, if that makes sense. Okay, people who don't have it together, they feel comfortable opening up to. Does that make sense? And the reason why is because this person suffers. Some of these people suffer from PTSD. Okay. And people with PTSD, a lot of times, okay, one of the symptoms is that they gravitate to people who don't have their shit together. Okay, they gravitate to people who don't have their lives together. And yes, normal people too. There are regular people out there that don't have PTSD, and yes, they gravitate to people who don't have their lives together. But the difference is people with PTSD or that any kind of that trauma, they have these trauma bonds to people who are toxic, okay? They gravitate to them. They feel safe with them because them themselves feel broken, okay? And so being around people who they think are broken with them is a place of comfort and acceptance, okay? And I know this because I suffered from that as a child. So I can relate. However, this person needs to heal that. Like I had to heal mine, okay? And it's a very, hard thing to do. But you have to confront it. You have to deal with it. They have to deal with it. If it's not you, it's them that has to deal with this. You have to heal this, okay? And this person, though, they come from a place of darkness, okay? They come from the dark. So, they may have gone to people of the light, all right? They have tried, some of these people have tried to heal spiritually with a spiritual teacher of some kind, okay? A healer of some kind. And the problem here is that when you're from the dark and someone is a healer and they're from the light, okay, it's hard to heal spiritually when you don't believe, right, in anything good. If you don't believe in the healing of the light, how are you going to heal? You can't, right? Well, that's what this person went through, okay? So they tried to get some healing here. The healer was just like, okay, you need to do this, you need to do that. we need to cleanse you. And the cleansing does help, absolutely, but you have to believe it in your heart. It's helping you. You have to see it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to bring that light within you, okay? And this person refuses to do that. Why? Because they're afraid of leaving what they know, the unknown. The light is the unknown for them, and it scares the shit out of them. So no, spirit people seeking healing from spiritual people of any kind, it doesn't always work for them. They need more than that. Okay, they might need something more logical, because not everybody, is from the light, and they need to heal in a different way. Okay, and this person needs to heal in a different way. Okay, not everybody can heal from a healer, from a spiritualist. Okay, not everybody can do that. Especially when you've grown up and your whole life has been a shadow, okay? So it scares the shit out of this person. It makes them very uncomfortable. They don't want it. They don't like it. To them, it's like poison, okay? It makes them very uncomfortable because they're from the dog, okay? And it's just not for them. And not everybody can heal that way. Not everybody, okay? I like to think they can, but you can't, okay? The reality is not everybody is spiritual. Not everybody will, turn towards the light because that's not for them, okay? We all have choices here. And they made it, then, and they just gravitate to the dark because of that, okay? So, and then this person, I see that some of them actually went to get some help with professional help here by counselors. And then some of the counselors told them, well, I feel like you're trying to relive your childhood, okay? Some counselors told this person that they're trying to relive their childhood, and that's why they can't they can't associate themselves with people who are assertive here. And the thing is, when you grow up in a toxic environment your whole entire life, okay, you don't even know you're in a toxic environment. There'll be red flags. No, as a child, you don't know you're in a toxic environment, right? You don't know. Everything is magical when you're a child. You think that some unicorn's gonna pop out of the closet and heal you. You know what I'm saying? You're a kid, but the unicorn never comes out to help you out, and you're around a lot of toxic family people in general. Okay, and a lot of time, and most of the time when you're in a really nasty, toxic family, okay, you are basically steered away. You're steered away from, you're steered away from assertive people, okay? You're turned away from people who are decent, trying to look for the word, but people who are decent. You're turned away from them by family, by toxic family, okay? And why? Because they don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to be held accountable here. They don't want to be, seen as a shitty parent, that they have a shitty parent style, okay? So they want to hide that, and they know they're toxic. They know they're doing toxic things to their child, okay? They know their environment is a crappy, toxic place, and they don't want people to know about it. So they hide it. They want the child to keep it in secret. So what do? They steer the child away from assertive, healed people who have high morals, okay? They block them away. They take them away from people that are healed, that are, assertive, that have high morals, you know what I mean? Because they don't want to look like the shitty parent, the shitty person, whatever. However toxic family is to you, whatever, whoever is raising you, or them, Yeah. So now this person, okay, they've always been drawn. And I'm not going to say attracted, because they're really not attracted to toxic people. Really, really dark, toxic people. They're not attracted to that, okay? But they gravitate to that because, again, that's their comfort zone. Because that's how they were brought up, right? So a lot of their relationships have been like very destructive here. They've been in really destructive types of relationships, fighting, yelling, just doing really toxic things, and it brought their life down a lot, even worse than what it was, and they didn't realize any of that until you popped into their life here unexpectedly. So you saw this person somewhere. It was this huge dynamic. It was just like, I don't know, it felt like you were like I don't know, the connection was just so strong, and it hit like lightning, you know what I mean? It just zapped you, and it zapped them too, and there was no understanding behind it. It's a spiritual thing, you know that. It was more than just attraction. It was more than a sexual lust. It was just something really deep and something known. Like you've known this person your whole life. It was a familiar vibe you got here. Like you've known this person forever. And you have. This person comes from another lifetime with you, many lifetimes with you for some. For some, you would call this a twin flame. Okay, this might be your twin flame. Or you have a soul contract of some kind with this person. Okay? Some people don't believe in twin flames. That's okay. It's like a soul contract. You know what I mean? It's a very unique connection here. But in this case, okay, in this case, this is like, I want to say like a trauma bond, okay, where both of you have had things in your lives that you have to heal in this lifetime that you've both been ignoring, or you both have not worked on. You haven't done the shadow work. But like I said, this person refuses to come to the light to heal. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to need to heal in some way. And spiritually, it might not be comfortable for them. They're turning away from that. Okay, they don't like that because, again, it's positive, it's light. They're from the dark. So they're going to need to get professional help here then, because it's logical. It's all logical here. More than, it's different. It's a different healing, but it gets deep, and they need to clean that out, They need to purge it out. But you or them are of the light here. Okay, you or them are part of this light here. You are the light here for this person. This person is the dark. And that's why I'm saying twin flame, soul contract, even though you might not believe in twin flames, but here's how it is. One is of the light and one is of the dark, okay? And either you or them are of the light, and you bring the light into this person's soul, where it's dark, okay? This person, you don't fear this person. Many people do. Assertive people do. They would find this person to be creepy. People that are of the light would feel bad vibrations here with this person. Like they would feel that Their vibe is really bad, sour, salty. Um, other people would feel their toxicity or just judge them as a toxic person right off the bat, because they may look like a toxic person for some, and for some they don't. For some they look like they're of the light. They seem sweet and kind, depends on where they're at, but it's an act. Okay, it's an act, because some of these people, they don't want to look like they're unhealed. They don't want to look like they're from the dark, because they know they will get less options and opportunities looking that way and acting that way, low vibrational, right? So they pretend to be of the light. This person this person that I'm looking at is very good at doing that. They lie to themselves very well and to other people, okay? And that's all because they need to heal, okay? And they have a lot of, they have that PTSD here from childhood. They have a lot going on here. For some, this person may have been sexually assaulted as a child. For some, it's a male, and for some, it's a female, okay? And because of that, they feel that need to, go both ways. They've like men and women for some, and whatever makes them happy, that's fine. But it's like a lot of trauma, that they never cured here, that they need to heal. And this is not all of them. Not all of them are bisexual. Some of them are, some of them aren't, So this person, they're like I said, they're not attracted to low vibrational people. It's just that low vibrational people are safe for them. It's a safe zone, because they don't expect anything from this person. They don't have to change for these toxic people, because they're in the same, almost like the same category as them. But this person actually feels, they truly feel that these toxic people that are around them are like really stupid. They feel smarter than them. It boosts their ego to know that these people come to some of them, they come to them for validation, okay? Or vice versa. But it just, they're not attracted to them. It's just a safe zone for them. They don't have to, they don't have to repair anything with these people. They can always stay comfortable in the dark, They don't expect, nobody expects this person to better themselves or heal themselves when they're from the dark, okay? But all of a sudden you came into their light here. You gave them some light. You gave them a taste of your energy, a taste of your light, okay? This really dynamic type of energy that you shared with this person, it really threw them off guard, They weren't expecting it, and they didn't know what to think of it. Okay, but as soon as you walked away, this person just needed more of it. They don't know why, but they just couldn't get you off their mind. They needed more of you. They needed more of you. So every time you saw them around, this person would be like, so happy and so full of joy. Like, they just felt like jumping off, jumping around and being so happy. Your energy does that to this person. This person feels, incredible when you come around in their energy. It boosts their ego. It makes them feel good, and they don't know that feeling. They never felt that feeling. They feel loved of some kind. They feel like, you touch them in a way no other person could, or ever, or any, not even their own parent has, okay? You touch their soul in a way that no other person can touch, okay? And it's very special and it's very strong. And it can also be very painful here and triggering, okay? So you're of the light and they're of the dark. It is very easy for you to be triggered and hurt by this person, and you may have been, okay, many times for some of you. You might have been breadcrumbs, you might have been ghosted, put to the side. This person could have, treated you really poorly or treated you like you weren't nothing to them. Been really rude and mean to you. Could have been sort of like a bully. And it was all because, again, they don't want to heal. And being around you, to be with you permanently, they have to heal, period. Spirit is not going to allow them to come near you in any kind of way as far as relationship goes, okay? Especially that. Unless they come to the light. Because you're of the light, you're not of the dark. This person has a lot of lessons to learn here. And you have healing to do with this person. And that healing is, about loving yourself, putting into you. Are you doing that? Are you healing your inner child? You know what I mean? Because that's what this person is here for, to trigger these things to you. Because although you're not of the dark and of the light, you might have childhood traumas that had once put you in the dark. Okay, like this person. There are things that could be common with you and this person. You could be polar opposites, okay? But whatever it is, even if it's polar opposites, you still want the same thing as this person. It's just a different motive. It would be a different thing, So, there's healing that has to be done. I can see you healed a lot and you've grown and you've passed this test here. But this person is not and was never meant to come into your life to actually build a relationship with you for romance. No. Although it might felt like they were supposed to be the one, but it's not. This person was coming in so that you can heal things from past lives, from this life and other lives, because you've carried the same karmic cycles with this person in past lives, okay? And so now it's time for you to heal. Whether they heal this lifetime or not, that's not up to you, it's up to them. Most of them are running away from the light, okay? And they don't want to heal even from, like I said, through professional help here. They're running away from that. Some of them are being forced to get some help here professionally because of some kind of criminal act that happened, and they're being forced to go to counseling of some kind. Some of them might have addictions that are causing them that they went to court and they have to go and get professional help. It's written by judge. It's demanded by the judge, okay, for some. And they're going to heal in that way. But, it's going to take, for some, it's going to take forever. It's going to take a long time. But most of the time, this twin flame type of deal, when it's karmic twin flame stuff going on here, okay, you don't marry this person. And if you do, then it's like you're constantly going into karmic cycles. You're constantly in a position of constantly learning things from this person. It's always going to be pain. There's always going to be breadcrumbing. There's always going to be neglect, okay? Because they're from the dark. And that's how they function. And you don't. You function from the light. So it's opposite here. From day and night. So, anyway, this person, they don't stop thinking about you. They're constantly thinking about you, but like I said, they have a lot of healing to do. And I'm also seeing too one of the people that they went to for help, a spirit, but they're not really a teacher. They went to someone of the dark here, like a dark witch. Okay. Again, that they're comfortable with. And this person told them that it's hold on. It's their karma, I'm hearing. It's their karma. You're just going to keep reliving the pain from the past until you work it out with guidance here. That's what some witch told them. And then some people believe that only you can heal this person, okay? And this person may believe, some of them may believe that you're here to heal them. And that's why the connection is so strong here. But it's not that, because it's not your duty. That's not what you're here to do. You're not here to heal anybody. Everybody has to heal themselves. You need to heal your stuff and they need to heal their stuff, okay? You're not here to do that for this person. They have to do the shadow work themselves. You can tell them they have to do this shadow work. Are they going to do it? That's their choice. And a lot of them are extremely stubborn, I'm seeing. They're always right. They're very, they're very stuck in their ego. You're the one that has issues, not them. And that's what I'm hearing them say to some people who tell them that. So be careful, because I don't know, it's going to be different for everyone. But I hear this person becoming very defensive when you tell them they need to heal, okay? So just be careful, because this person seems like they like to lash out, okay? So, okay, they might have moved away, or they're just not near you right now, or they're in hiding, okay? But they're missing your energy dearly. They've lost a lot of opportunities that they once had in your energy. They no longer have, because you're no longer in their energy. You cleansed them out. You healed yourself, and so this contract is pretty much over, okay? And that's why you're not seeing them also, because most of you have healed from this. The triggers this person brought onto you, you healed from. You saw it, you confronted it, and then you healed it. Now you moved on, okay? So now you went to this new beginning here, okay? You went to this new beginning, and you're at peace and unity, and you're just like, you're happy. You're happy, you're stable, okay? When you were dealing with this person, yes, the connection was very strong, you didn't understand it, but now it's not strong anymore. Most of you feel you don't have this attachment like you did in the beginning, because you healed from it, you grew from it, you went to your new beginning as you should, you listened to your intuition as you should, okay, and you grew, you transformed, and you became more, your energy got so stronger, so pure and beautiful here. You put that love back into yourself, okay? Because a lot of you were suffering from that. You were, feeling less confident in this person's energy. You were feeling, like, isolated. You were feeling like you don't belong for some of you. you were feeling miserable and you might have been isolating yourself because of it, especially when you weren't understanding the triggers here. When you weren't understanding anything that was going on, it was just, this person just kept triggering you, especially when they would come and disappear, ignore you, breadcrumb you. It triggered you so badly and it hurt so bad, it really burned your heart, you know what I mean? It made you go through changes here. And it made, of course, some of you to isolate yourself and just be in that pain and try to figure it out. And it may have drove you absolutely freaking crazy trying to figure this shit out. But the ones who did figure it out, congratulations, because you passed to the new phase. And, even in a new beginning, there's always going to be trials like this, especially if you're of the light, if you're a star seed, if you are, just general, a really high vibrational person. There's always going to be, some obstacle course in your way, all right? It's always going to be something in the way because there's always going to be something that you need to learn and overcome, okay? Because we're not all healed. None of us are healed 100%. We're constantly healing every day of different things. And the more you heal, the higher you vibe. You know what I mean? And that's just how it goes. So keep on healing because it's never over, okay? We're in a world where we're born in sin, right? Basically. So you're constantly healing. We're not perfect. Nobody is, and that's just how it is. So we just have to keep healing and believing in ourselves and our spirit guides and, our intuition, and just better ourselves every day, learn every day and become better. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. So, most of you who are healed from this, which I see that you are, the ones I am talking to, you are healed from this person. And this connection here is no longer strong. It no longer affects you in any kind of way. You don't feel the pull to this person, even if you saw them face to face. Yes, you acknowledge that they're there, but you're going to ignore them because you don't want anything to do with them. Just because of their actions towards you. It was sour, salty, and they were just very toxic. You found them very toxic, unattractive because of their energy being so toxic feeling, okay? So cold. And they no longer affect you anymore. Why? Because you went and healed all those triggers, okay? And that's why that feeling is no longer, that attachment, that cord that you once felt in the beginning when you first met this person has now been cut. The contract here is over for some of you. It's over, but to them, it'll never be over because it's like their karma, okay? The witch that they did go to, the dark witch that they did go to, they weren't wrong. They were not wrong for saying that, this is their karma. I mean, it's not even funny, but it is their karma for how they treated people. It is their karma, from past lifetimes, and the pain they suffer every lifetime. It's just how it is for them. But what they didn't share with this person is that no, it's for them because they don't want to go to the light. But because it's a dark witch, okay, she doesn't understand the light herself because she's from the dark. So healing for her as a dark witch, it would be different from a person of the light, okay? I don't know how dark witches or dark people from the dark heal. I don't know, and I don't want to know. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm good. But I don't know. I don't know what it is or how it is for them. But God bless them, and I hope it's of the good for them. I don't know what to say when it comes to darkness. Because, I know we all have a little bit of dark and a little bit of, we're balanced between both dark and light, okay? We all have that as a human. But people of the light, they function of the light. We want to give, we want to heal people, we want to love people. We have abundance of love, okay? People of the light are very loving people. We even love people of the dark, and of people who hurt us. We still love them. And that's people of the light. You know what I mean? We understand people of the dark, where they gravitate to, their toxicity. We understand a lot of that, and a lot of us accept it for who they are, right? Because you can't change people. They have to want to change. All we can do is show them love and light, okay? That's up to God himself to judge people. That's not up to us. It's up to God. So it's between them and God, okay? So just let it be. But there's no reason here that you should disrespect this person. They're of the dark. Accept it for what it is. But you need to stay in the light, okay? No matter how this person, how dark this person is, or they might want to trigger you still. Don't feel triggered. Just see them as they need to be healed. Just see them as for who they are, because they can't hide from it, okay? And you saying or doing anything negative to this person of the dark, you're actually giving your power away to them, because they feel like they're overpowering you by triggering you, okay? And demons do that too, by the way. They love to trigger you, and they could be a real asshole. Just put it that way. So they love to trigger. They love to scare people who are scared. But if you believe in your faith, nothing will scare you. If you believe in your higher power here, I believe in God, like I said, so I'm always protected. And if you're coming here into my light, God help you, because it's a fight. I don't fear anything of the dark. So I just get rid of it with everything I have. But that's just how it is. So there's no need to be negative to this person. Always show your light. Always be lovable. Always be your authentic self. Don't change your character for anybody of the dark, or just anybody in general, okay? Always stay in your character. That's who you are, okay? Never change for anybody to be happy. Never change, to be accepted, because the right people will accept you for who you are as your own person here, okay? Now this person knows they can't vibe as high as you are. They'll never get to that light right now, having this kind of mind frame of just being in the dark, right? It's never going to stop them from still thinking of a family with you, still thinking of a future with you. They daydream about this constantly, but reality is, it's not going to happen unless this person comes to the light and heals and does all the shadow work here. Because you are very protected, you are divinely guided, and nobody divinely guided is ever going to be allowed to be with someone of the dark like this. It's like spirit's like, hell no. They'll disintegrate that person before that happens. They'll turn them to ash. So be mindful, okay? And some of them are very, very toxic. You don't fear them. Other people may, of the light, okay? And the reason why you don't fear them is because your soul knows this soul, okay? You've been connected in many lives. They don't scare you. You can see their demons, and they don't scare you either, because you know this soul and what they're about, okay? And they just don't scare you. The less scared you are, the better it is. Because, see, if you show fear to anything of the dark, they love that. Oh my God, it's like a whole, party for them. They're going to haunt your ass all day and all night because you fear them, and they feel empowered by that, right? They're like, oh yeah, she's scared. Let me do some more shit to her. You know what I mean? Or him. Yeah, and by that time you're in a psych ward. You know what I mean? No, 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 no. You gotta fight your demons, okay? And this person has demons, but you're not afraid of their demons because, like I said, you've dealt with them and their demons for past lives. Most of them have lust demons attached to them. So everything with them is sexual. So if they always want sex with you, it's the demon, okay, that they're possessed with here. And what causes possession here for some of them, they actually sold their soul to the devil for material things, okay? And like I've said in the past, I actually know people who have done that personally in Africa. And the devil always wins when it comes to that. There is no gamble here with the devil. The devil always wins when you want to play these games with him. And how does it work? He'll give you, okay, you want money? He'll give you abundance of money. Oh, sure, why not, right? Give you lots of money, but you need to give him your soul, and then you have to give him, if you want to keep that money, you got to give other people souls, and he's gonna be targeting people that you are most closer to, your children, your wife, your husband, your dog. Well, I don't know about dog, but it could be if you really love it. Okay, that's where things get real shitty. Okay, so yeah, he just keeps wanting and wanting. They're very selfish. So you end up sacrificing people for this, materials and all that. And some of them you're very dangerous, okay, in that way where they did sell their soul to the devil. And they have to sacrifice certain people and certain things in their life to keep their abundance, to keep whatever that they got from this, that they wanted from this devil, okay? Yeah, it's very real. I actually physically know people who died and they went through the autopsies and everything. There was nothing to be found why. They didn't even know the cause of the sickness. There was no sickness that could be charted. It was a voodoo. Some people believe it's a voodoo. But we know, people like me know, that they sacrificed for the things that they had for business, for money, for the luxuries. They were just so selfish and materialistic that they sacrificed, their loved ones to keep it. And that is so sad. But they actually believed that the devil was going to help them. The devil helps nobody. It doesn't. They don't. No. They're about themselves, sweetheart. Yeah, and the sooner you learn that, the better. Because they're very selfish. So you don't ever want to associate with yourself with that, no matter how life treats you. Don't go to the dark side. It's not worth it. It'll make it worse for you. Okay? So be careful. Always pray to whoever, hopefully it's, Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. So, what else here? And yes, and by the way, demons, they love to go to church. They don't fear the church or the Word of God and the Bible. So, when you go kneel at that altar, a lot of times, okay, priests and everything, they're human. They are human, okay? We're all human. Even a priest is human. And, demons love to go to church, and they love to see people worshiping, those statues and all kinds of stuff, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad at all. You believe what you believe, and that's fine. However, demons do go there. I have seen them in church. They sit there with a big smile on their face, like, yeah, keep preaching, And then, and a lot of people that go to church, too, they do the worst things. They do the worst things, a lot of people, because they're human. So it doesn't matter what religion you are. It doesn't make you a better person because you're religious. No. People do sin. Everybody sins because you're human. So keep that in mind. Even church has demons. Absolutely. Even priests are affected, and preachers can be affected by demons because they are human. So nobody is not, you got to really be cleansing yourself. You really got to be, in your faith here and cleansing these demons. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Let's see. Alright, so since you left this person's energy, you took your energy back from this person, but really you went through your new beginning here, okay? And you moved on. Oh gosh. Yeah, you went through your new beginning, you moved on. You accepted yourself for who you are. You've built a relationship with yourself here. You're listening to your own intuition. People see you and your energy, and you're just so at peace. You're so peaceful and like just a burst of harmony. So when you walk around, you'll either see people running from you because they're of the dark and they are scared of your light. Okay, that happens often. So you'll know you're strong, you're vibing strong when people start avoiding you. But then there are people of the light who love your light, or they want to be of the light, and you attract them. So you'll have people following you around, trying to grab some of your energy. They want that same peaceful harmony type of energy that you carry, that loving energy, very warm, confident, creative, abundant. Okay, people want to take that from you. You're going to have those too, and they're just the ones that want bad for you. They're just going to get karma. It's going to be like a boomerang to them, so you don't have to worry about anything, any evil eyes or anything like that. They'll be destroyed because you're very highly protected here. But again, you'll know if you're highly protected because of those things. People actually of the dark turn away from you. You're too bright, and they are very intimidated by your light. Okay, and others are gonna gravitate to it. All right, that never did before. So be aware. Just be aware of it. Don't let people try to steal any of your energy because it's not deserving if they're trying to steal it. Good people of the light will share energy with you, not steal your energy. So they'll come and, it'll be a back and forth thing. They'll share their energy and return it and whatever. You know what I mean? It'll be balanced. And you'll feel it. Okay? You'll feel it. You're very intuitive now, so nobody can really mess you up because you know what they're about before they even come to you, most of you. You can just feel it in your bones or just in your intuition here, okay? You got a lot of admirers. People are really admiring you. They see you so beautiful, but if they're not approaching you is because they're so intimidated too. They just think that there might be a big competition for your attention here. People are talking to you and they take it as they want you in some kind of romantic way, even though it may not be. It's their own insecurities here. Don't worry about that. Okay, just keep focusing on yourself here. Okay, because you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're just so full of light, and it's just so beautiful and warm. And I can feel it, through here. This connections that I'm feeling here. It is beautiful. And I'm not saying this person of the dark here that has this connection, it is very unfortunate. It really is sad. It is disappointing and sad. And you can't help but feel empathy for this person because it's like they are so scared to heal. They're so scared to leave that toxicity because they've been in it for so freaking long. And I know how that feels, and it's so shitty. It is. It's so shitty, and it's so hard to jump off. Jump over the fence to where the grass is greener, much greener, like friggin' Amazon greener. Where they have the colorful parrots, greener. Yeah. So it's really sad. And I pray for this person. Pray for this person of the dark. Do pray for them. Pray hard. Send them positive energy if you care for them, because, and I always say don't give your energy to the ones that have demons attached to them, okay? And that's fine, but at the same time, prayer, it helps. It helps everyone, to me, in my eyes. You don't have to, but I pray for people of the dark all the time. I pray that, they find the will and the way to the greener grass, to have the courage and the strength to better themselves, to come to the light where it's peaceful, where there is healing and there is, healing, and it's just so much better, you know what I mean? Because we are of the light, and we just, and people of the light always gravitate to want to heal people of the dark. And this person knows that. So they're just like, please heal me. I just want your energy. But a lot of them want to transmute that energy into something dark. That's the thing. Like, they want to use it for materialistic things. They want to transmute that lovely light to, getting a better job, getting more women or men in their life, that they can use and abuse. You know what I mean? They're using it for bad intentions, a lot of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So just be aware, and very protective of your energy. You don't have to give your energy to people, but praying, just praying for people in general, that they come to the light, or praying to God to guide this person to the light. That's all we can do, and that's the safest bet. It's just prayer never does anything bad to anyone, okay? It really doesn't. If anything, they benefit from it, in my perspective anyway. And, yeah, so, well, yeah, so this person is constantly watching you. Even if they're not popping out and you don't see them around, they're watching you, though, whether it be through tarot or they're watching you through other people's eyes, even through animals. Some people, like they deal with witchcraft, or they deal with something of the dark. I don't know all the dark stuff that's out there, and I don't really care about it because I don't want to know about it, really, because I'm not of the dark. I just don't want to know that, okay? I just protect myself from anything of the dark as much as I possibly can. We are human, and things happen. But like I said, we're always healing, right? None of us are perfect. So, this person is watching you some way, somehow. Like I said, with the salt water on the mirrors. Yes, if you believe in God, absolutely. He covers you. He's there to guide you. He's there to, you're everything. At least that's what I believe, okay? Everybody believes different things. And that's fine. That's okay. Whatever you believe in, okay, is great. But it doesn't hurt to do a little extra, okay? And do put, salt water on your mirrors. Do put the lemon and salt and eggshell, if you have eggshell that came right from the chicken and nobody touched it. Do that, if you believe in stuff like that, because it does help a lot. There's a lot of more things out there, and it's safe, and there's no witchcraft or anything about it. It's just, it eats up negative energy, and It just helps make that your home peaceful and your environment, okay, especially when you have children, because demons and stuff love to attack naive children, people who are not, who might have like mental disabilities of any kind. They love to attach themselves because it's easy prey, okay? And I know this for a fact because I've actually worked for many years with people with mental and physical disabilities, okay? And they came from institutions like LAD school. They came right from LAD school, and I've worked with them for over 16 years, okay? Over 16 years or 20 years, actually, no, 25 years. 25 years I worked with people with disabilities. And, you know, I absolutely loved my job. You know, but working with people, you know, that have some sort of disability, whether mental, physical, and especially when they came from institutions, like really abusive, terrible, institutionalized places, okay? They are affected by demons. They are. You know, a lot of that trauma, the demons are attached to them, okay? And I used to have a couple that used to literally, you know, start screaming at me in Latin. They were possessed of some kind. We had priests and everything help them out. But, you know, it's just, they gravitate to people like, you know, that have some sort of disability. Because to them it's like easy prey because they're so naive, they're so innocent. They attack the innocent all the time. Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun. Boy, I can tell you stories that would make your toes curl with my experiences with that. But I don't fear, okay? Don't fear it. That's the worst thing you can do is fear any kind of negative energy. Don't fear anything negative. Even if you're getting attacked spiritually, do not fear it, okay? Just don't ever do that. You know, don't fear it. Just keep praying. Pray. You know, you don't have to be, you know, spiritual per se to get rid of, you know, demons and stuff like that. You can still go to a priest, or, you know, whoever who specializes in demons and whatever. You know, and they can help you out. Because even if the priest doesn't do it, or the preacher, they'll know somebody who does, okay? But most likely they do know what to do with it because, you know, they're spiritual in some kind of way. Just so you know, okay? Don't fear it. Don't allow it to take over your life, okay? That's really important, because that's how you get possessed, is allowing it in, is fearing it, first of all, and then, you know, they take over you. Don't allow it in, you know. I don't care if you start floating in the air, okay? Or your head starts spinning around in circles. No, don't fear it, okay? Do your best not to fear it. Yeah, so basically, you know, keep going. This person is watching you. They always do. They're in the shadows watching you. They're watching you. And, you know, unfortunately, it is like a karma. It is like a karma that this person has, because they don't want to, I'm not going to say they don't want to heal. They do. They're scared. They have a big fear of the light. Because, like I said, if you've never been in the light, if you've never lived in the light, it's scary, it's unknown, right? It's like you're from the light going into the dark. Think of it that way. Nobody wants to go there. That's of the light, right? It's foreign, it's scary, it's cold, and you don't find comfort there because you're of the light. Well, it's the same thing, but the opposite for the person of the dark, okay? And I'm not saying that they're bad people and they're evil people and all that stuff. It's just, they have a lot of healing to do. You know what I mean? They have a lot of healing to do. I'm not here to judge them. I'm just telling you what I'm being told and what I'm seeing here. They do need a lot of healing. And the thing is, it's like they feel like you're their comfort zone of the light, like that you're the only piece of light they would ever have in their life. And if they don't keep you or have you, they feel like they'll never ever be happy in their life ever again. They'll never have any opportunities in their life again if they don't have you in, if they're not in your energy. Okay, they don't have a piece of your energy. They feel like everything is gone and lost for them. Okay, and it's all because they need to heal. And when you start healing, they get their own inner light. They start building, their soul, their vibration. They start building on it, right? Loving themselves, creating a new life for themselves. But they have to get out of that fear. Okay. Yeah, so they're watching you anyway. They're watching you grow. They're watching you so at peace and full of harmony, and you're just like dancing around here with these butterflies, and you're like the butterfly, you're like the flower that grows on a snowy day. You're just so unique, so vibrant and beautiful and handsome, whoever you are. Okay, man, female, both, whatever. You're very creative. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you here. You're just glowing. You have your own serenity here. This person keeps thinking and dreaming about having this opportunity for a communion with you here, like getting together, talking to you. But again, they're not healed, and they just want to be one-sided. They just want to take your energy. They can't share any energy because they don't have any light. They're of the dark. And now they're very uncertain that they'll ever have you in their life ever again. They know you're very unique and they'll never find anyone like you. Okay, I already just said that. It's coming out in the cards, everything I just said. They're outside in the dark watching you inside. Some of them are isolating themselves. Like I said, they're just miserable. Because, this person was like, they're holding you accountable for the misery, okay? Because they're thinking, well, I was just fine until so-and-so came into my life with all this freaking light. I was fine in the dark. Then this person went and, like, shined this big light on me, and then I started feeling things, and I got addicted to it because they have an addictive personality also. But not only that, your light is very addicting to even people who don't have any addiction problems, okay? I know I said that wrong because we all have addiction problems. Who am I kidding? You could be addicted to your cell phone, right? That's an addiction. Looking at it all the time. Whatever. Everybody has some kind of addiction. I don't care. I've never met one person that didn't have some kind of addiction. And they might not know they have an addiction, but they do. Because we're human. And it's comfort, right? God, I have so many of them, but they're not like drugs or anything like that. But it doesn't matter. It's still an addiction, So they're very uncertain if they should approach you or not. They want to. They're waiting for you to be in some kind of energy like them. They're waiting for you to be less high vibing here. They want you to bring down your high vibration here so they can come in towards you. But you set sail from this person. You're done, and they're like chasing you here. You're the sailboat sailing away, and then they're this dove, this seagull here, like, wait, come back to me. I need your light. And you're like, bye. Because you don't need anybody. You're happy, and you love yourself. You're happy with yourself. You don't need anybody for that, You're very nurturing here. And you put that nurturing into yourself. You nurture yourself here, your inner child. This is your inner child here. You connecting with, and you healed. And then all they can do is sit outside, and they feel like they're put out in the cold because they don't want to, again, they don't want to come to the light and heal. They're scared. And so they just dream about you, fantasize about a life they could have had with you had they been different, Have they been born different? Have they been, born into a different life or a different family? But the thing is, no matter, you can't choose all the, I don't know, like, no matter how you're brought up or how you're raised, okay, healing can happen any time that you choose. You can heal at 80 years old. You know what I mean? Age is nothing but a number. So, this person may think that, they're too old or too mature at this stage to be doing any healing work, or some of them, it is an excuse if they're older. But there's no excuse for it, no matter what. So you're like the sunshine girl, you're the sun, they know you're their son. And they'll always consider you as their son, and they'll always see you as a missed opportunity. And they'll always be watching you, especially at night. They know you're the key to their happiness here. They want to be, a part of your happiness. They want you back. They want their son back in their shadows, and they have no faith that you'll ever come back to them. They know you're the star seed here, and they know they've hurt you. They put a lot of knives in your back here. And you're just at peace, and you don't care about this anymore. And that's what I have for you all today. Let me see what we have for names. I got O for Olive, Oliver, Olivia, Oli, O'Neill, Opal, Omni, Aurea, or I don't know if it's Aurea or something like that. Okay. G for Gianna, Gabriella, Gabby, Gabriel, Gabe, George, Gustavo, Gaylina, or Gayleen or something like that. Genevieve, Gretchen, and Gloria. I got I for Ivy, Yvonne, Indita, Ina, Irene, Ivanka, Esmeralda, Isabella, Isaac, Israel, and that's what I'm hearing for I. I have X for Xavier, Xana, Zeke, I can't pronounce it. Zeke, I don't know if it's Zeke, but with an X, I don't know. I can't pronounce it, I'm sorry guys. It's very faded, I can't hear it well. Okay. I got B for Bailey, Bobby, Brad, Bethany, Beth, Bianca, Bernard, Brandon, Bernice, Blanca, Brittany, Bolivia, Bonita, Benton, Bradley, okay, that's what I have for B. Oh, I got another B. Bernard, Bernardo, Bev, Beverly, Benson, Betson, something like that. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I'm very sorry. I'm having a hard time hearing the names. Okay, hold on. Bonnie, Bruce, Benavides or Benavite. Okay, that's what I have for the other B. Benavides, it sounds like a last name, but I don't know. That's what I'm getting. I got Z for Zeb, Zara, Zaylene, Zay, Zen, Zaro, Zora, Zine, Zane, something like that. Sorry if I don't pronounce your name correctly. L for Lawrence, Louis, Lewis, Lori, Lana, Leanne, Lena, Larry, Louisa, Luna, Liza, Lizette, Lemos, Levi, Libby, Lenny, Luke, Lucas, Lionel, Liam, and Lucy. Okay. I got T for Tori, Terry, Teresa, Topanga, Tamara, Tamika, Tulip. That's cute, Tulip. Oh, I like that name. I never really hear that. Okay, Spirit just told me that Tulip came from someone's grandparent here. Great grandparent or grandparent, grandma. Tulip, that name? That's so cute. I love it. It's such a cute name. Timmy, Timothy, Tim, Tamarin, Tammy, Tara, Tony, Tanya, Tilipe, Tristan, Trinity, Trina, 2, Tiwana, Tiwana or Twana, something like that. I'm sorry again if I mess up your name. How you say that? Tuka. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. That's what I'm seeing. I'm sorry, you guys and girls. Okay, I got N for Nelia, Nelson, Nancy, Nora, Neil, Nigel, Nigeria, Nita, Nelly, Nika, Naomi, Nisha, Nico, did I say Nancy, Nasha, Noreen, Nora, I already said Nora. Thank you, Spirit. Nikki, Nicole, Nicholas, Nepta, I don't know. That's what I'm hearing, Nepta. I got K for Kim, Kimberly, Kiara, Kinsley, Kevin, Kerry, Cora, Corin, Corina, Knox, Kingsley, King,
Are you done doing your video?
No. Ken and Kenny.
And Kenny too.
That's right.
You have P too.
Just take what you need and put the rest in the freezer so it doesn't go bad, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, baby, because I don't want it to get yucky and then you get sick. Sorry, my daughter is here with me. Okay, I got F for Fiona, Frank, Franny, Fran, Francisca, Francesca, Francine, Francis, Felicia, Fiona, Fred, Freddie, Frank, Frankie, Philomena, Fidel, Francisco, Francisca, Fernando, Fernanda, Fania, Frederica, Frederick, Francesca. Okay, and that's what I have for the F's, okay?
And for Rika.
And we got Frederica. Honey, take what you need and put the rest in the back, okay?
Hey,
Why? You want to share?
yeah.
Okay.
You get the diet one. Get the diet.
There's no diet. Okay,
That's
this is the diet one. Okay, thank you. Get the diet one, she says. Ah, she's so funny. She's taking like...
Don't let it melt.
It won't. Don't worry. I promise. I won't let it melt. Thank you, baby.
Just eat it.
I will when I'm done, okay? It's rude to talk and do this. Sorry about that, everyone. My daughter. Okay. Washington, D.C., Virginia, Rhode Island. What do you know? Okay. Illinois, California. Oh my. Connecticut, Vegas, Mass, Ohio, Texas, Idaho, again with the potatoes, Michigan, Kentucky, Louisiana, Georgia, and Vermont. Okay. So that's Georgia, Washington, D.C., Virginia, Rhode Island, Illinois, California, Connecticut, Vegas, Massachusetts, Ohio, Texas, Idaho, Vermont, Michigan, Kentucky, and Louisiana. All right. So I hope this resonated with somebody, or I helped somebody, okay, that it might resonate with. Let me know in the comments, if you resonated with this. I always like to know. All right. Okay, well, I hope you all have a wonderful day. It's pouring rain here. Hopefully, I know where you guys are, it's sunny, but I love the rain, so I don't mind. It waters my plants. So you all have a wonderful day. Be safe, okay? Be kind. Make good choices. Drink a lot of water if you can, okay? And I hope you all have a wonderful day. And if you haven't subscribed and hit the like button, please do. It helps my channel a whole lot, and it's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it helps me a whole lot. So if you want to share that love, I appreciate it. And thank you all so much. All of you who have subscribed and liked. You're all a blessing, as always. I am so grateful to have you here in my life, in my energy. And I absolutely adore each and every one of you. So I love you all. Have a wonderful day. And I will be back later, hopefully, God willing. Okay? I love you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.